Well, I don't eat meat, so I'm not too impressed.
Right, okay. So are you vegetarian or vegan?
I've eaten meat all my life. 3 years ago, I gave it up because of many things, health, as well as just from source to plate, disgusting.
Yeah.
That was one of the main reasons, and this is part of that.
Yeah.
And how they kind of, 10,000 chickens are in this space, and and just the way they're treated, and
Yeah.
oh god.
So are you vegan or vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian,
Okay.
so I'm not politically 100% correct. I
Okay.
eat fish, but I try and stay away
Oh,
from dairy.
you're pescatarian.
Pescatarian, yeah.
Right, okay.
So I stay away from dairy products because I don't believe that milk is for human consumption.
Yeah.
Not cows' milk anyway.
It's for baby cows. So it's just eggs and fish that you eat?
I don't really eat eggs. I'm sorry, I do. If I have egg fried rice, then I'll have it. But I'm not going to go fry an egg, if that makes sense.
Right,
so it's
okay.
not I'm totally partial against it.
Yeah.
I avoid it.
Uh-huh.
So I won't have an egg sandwich or something.
Yeah.
But the odd occasion, if I had egg fried rice, I'm not going to kill myself over it.
Yeah. So what's stopping you from taking that, because you've done most of it, what's stopping you from taking that final step and going fully vegan?
I think because I've been a meat eater all my life, and I'm 53 now, and I turned 50, I had slightly high blood pressure, slightly high sugar, and when I changed my diet, I reversed it. That was a big step for me. Some people naturally start when they're 20 or 18 or whatever. So being a meat eater all my life, that was quite a huge step.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite ready to make the next step right now.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, because fish suffer just as much as other animals, right?
I know. And in fact, fish farming is just as bad as poultry.
Yeah. If you were one of those fish, you would want somebody to take that step, right?
Yeah, no, I don't dispute that. I don't dispute that at all. But I think we all got to kind of, that's disgusting. We've all got to take our baby steps as our life. Some people are kind of in a position in their life where they can take that bigger step. And I think you just got to kind of manage it on how you can do it best.
What if you woke up tomorrow and suddenly you were highly allergic to all fish and eggs, and you couldn't eat it at all? You would find a way to do it, right?
If I was highly allergic to it, then I may take that step soon, because there's massive alternatives to meat now.
Yeah.
There wasn't 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It was very limited.
Yeah.
Now there is, say for example, burgers and stuff like that. There's a great range of vegan burgers out there, where 5 years ago it was just Linda McCartney, and it doesn't Linda McCartney stuff doesn't cut it anymore, if you know what I mean. So I don't eat fish as much as I used to, because there's great alternatives.
Yeah.
But I still do want to eat.
Yeah.
So I have cut it. I've cut it a hell of a lot down.
Yeah.
Consumption of meat and obviously I don't eat meat. But I think I think I don't know. It's. I think when I'm ready, I'm not too far away from that. I will take that step.
Even if you only ate one more fish, let's say in your lifetime, you only ate one more, for that one fish who's been killed and has suffered, it doesn't matter to that one fish whether you've also eaten 99 other fish.
I see your point.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're all God's creatures, even though I don't believe in God, if I could just use that metaphor.
Yeah.
When I say I don't believe in God, sorry, that's wrong. I believe in a higher being, but I haven't chose my channel to get there.
Okay.
I.e. Islam, Christianity.
Yeah.
I'm born Sikh, but I don't practice it.
Okay.
So I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
I can't dispute that point that you just made. I've got no argument against it.
Yeah.
I think it's a case of, when I'm ready to make that full kind of, because I've kind of semi-made that.
What is it about that you're not ready? What is it that's holding you back?
I suppose I enjoy fish.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing to say,
Okay.
but I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie. When I say fish, it's more prawns, than actual fish.
Okay.
I'm not a big fish. To be honest, I'm not a big fish. It's prawns. They're still a fish, but it's more prawns. And I know how the fishing world works. It's horrible. It's horrible. They just throw one massive net out there and capture anything that's moving, including endangered species. And once they've caught it, most of it's dead, and they just throw it back in the ocean.
Yeah.
It is
brutal.
Yeah. I get that, and that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
And governments have done nothing about it. Nothing about it.
Yeah.
And the Japanese, they're quite severe in that area as well.
Yeah.
And they go for rare fishes. Not just the big salmon.
Yeah.
And all that. They go for the prestigious catches, dolphins and stuff like that. So governments have been allowing it for decades.
Yeah. But I mean, you say taste, right? Is the thing that's why you're not ready to take that step, but you don't actually agree with that though, because if you did agree that taste was a reason to justify that, then you'd eat all the other animals too. Because that's why you stopped eating these animals, right?
Well, meat for a couple of reasons, as I mentioned before. Just from source to plate is horrible. I suppose fish is the same.
Yeah.
Fish is the same.
There's no difference.
No,
really.
no. I agree. Like I said, I think you've got to take your own journey, and only you can really consciously decide what that journey is.
Yeah.
And yes, it can be influenced by things, but I think when I'm ready to take that next step, which could be soon,
Yeah.
I will take it.
If you were a fish, how urgently would you want somebody like yourself to make that change and stop paying for their suffering?
I mean, that's a difficult question to answer because I'm not a fish. But I understand hypothetically where you're coming from. It's more of a moral question than a realism question. Now, of course, the answer would be, I'd want to stop. It's like, you can compare it to animals is just one subject. There's many other subjects on the radar. Humans is another subject. As badly as some of these animals are treated, certain humans around the world are treated just as badly. So there's a whole array of areas that require
attention.
But listen, I gotta go. It was really nice talking to you.
Let me give you a card because I mean, just because no, it's just a website. There's other documentaries and stuff. But just because humans are mistreated.
Last question. Why anonymous? Because anonymous was synonymous for hacking. In a positive way. I would call it positive.
I don't know. It's just.
It came out. Anonymous kind of came out of that film that what's her name? Natalie Portman, where that mask was first introduced.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thank you.
All right. Take care.
As you can see from the unimpressed look on my face here, I was feeling a little frustrated after this conversation. This man was talking quite a lot, so I tried to give him some space to come to his own conclusions, but towards the end I guess he was feeling a little too uncomfortable with his moral hypocrisy, was trying to avoid the topic, even changing the subject and making an excuse to leave. Let me know your thoughts and what you think I could have done better here.